Hello and welcome back to Factorio. Last time we ran all the way back to base because we just kind of ran out of well, we would need 20 billion pieces of oil, and so I made the executive decision to only need just 1 billion less coal, because we can only get oil with coal liquefaction. Hooray? Hooray, sure. So, we have to do some Bowser Jr. Not Bowser, fuck. We have to do some Donkey Kong Jr. level math, okay? So this is 30. We have to just power 60 of these, and anything else we get, all the light oil and the petroleum, that'll be used for other stuff. I mean, you know, for rockets. So, we have 20 times 60 per second. So we'll be using 1,200 heavy oil per second. Now, one of these guys makes 13 heavy oil, because if you can notice, some of that heavy oil is reused to make more heavy oil. So, realistically, it's divided by 13, which means we need 92 of these. Well, more like 93. So, we'll get 96, because we can use, like, it's just easier, because then we can have, oops, groups of, what did I? Groups of 12. So, we have to use 96 of these, and that will require a shitload of oil. So, I mean, guess there's no better point in time to do it than now. So let's do it. Actually, could do with more, I guess, less worms, but... Huh. Actually, we'll make a full stack. Which means that first of all, I'll expand you down here. And second of all, I'll get some more of these, and then we'll continue our work. I am very struggling with disk space still. Because holy shit, Factorio takes up a lot of storage space. I guess that's the benefit of playing a lot of older games, because you don't have to record in a very high resolution. He's gonna take you back to the past to play the games that they're actually good at that don't suck ass. I thought about playing something like Crash Team Racing, but like, I don't want to torture myself. If you don't know, Crash Team Racing suffers from a little problem called getting a little bit very much so bullshit by the end. And it's just something that I don't really want to bother dealing with. And the reason why is because I have better games to... Not better games to play, but I have, better things to do, TM? No, I really don't. But still. Like, you can always use save states. But I feel like if you're just spamming save states in a racing game, I mean... It's kind of boring. But if you don't, like, you're just, you know, making it really tedious for yourself. So it's one of those things where, like, I really don't give a shit if you, like, use save states or whatever, but, like, specifically, or even if I would use, like, save states in an emulator when I'm playing, but, like, if I'm gonna be doing it for a video, I don't really wanna just save state literally everything, because at that point it's like I may as well call the video a task. Granted, I'm not against save stating in general, just like when it feels like half the bloody video is gonna be me like reloading a save state. If you're wondering, my issue is specifically with like late game bosses. Normal races not so much, but it's just that, you know, I don't have the patience to redo, like, the nitrous oxide fight 50 fucking times because, oh, he spawned in a bullshit item that, immediately nuked me at the beginning. Though they do get kind of easy-ish if you, like, obliterate them, and then if you know what their racing line is, because you can just throw items repeatedly. So it's not like it's an impossible mission, you know? It's, more like just a really annoying mission that you have to go and deal with, but you don't have to deal with it if you just don't fucking bother. Though, to be fair, like, the issue is they are boss levels. I mean, it's kind of like why, and I'm really happy that we're finally seeing this. A lot more people in recent years have been giving attention to Diddy Kong Racing and Crash Team Racing, which are, in my opinion, the best, like, kart races on N64 and PS1. And I would say Crash Team Racing is better, just because I like the gameplay loop of that one more. It's a lot more I feel like a lot of the characters are a lot less, and this is a thing which I love about Crash games. Everything feels a lot more animated, you know? It feels, it's somehow a little bit less childish, while still being very cartoony. And I'm a really big fan of that, where, like, you know, they're just so animated. It's fun. But, like, calling either of the games bad would be stupid. Because, yeah, both of the games have their frustrating moments. I mean, some guy tried to play with Crunch in Diddy Kong Racing, and, I went insane, from my understanding. Which I understand. I mean, he was playing as a frustrating character, but still. I'll put one on each end just because it makes. Actually, no. We'll just let me redo this entirely. I'll do it over here. Fuck it. Oh, I see the problem. Well. Glad I could get that working in a sort of stupid but functional way. Get one there and get one over there, sure. Okay, so now we need heavy oil. And how we're gonna do that is by just placing one of these here. I still need sulfuric acid. Never mind. So, what I'll do is I'll just... Oh yeah, by the way, we'll need more than one pump. Which is kind of funny, in my opinion. And we'll also need coal. But yeah, so there's like an infusion of heavy oil. But how many of these... So this is producing... Like, we'll need a total of 13 out. So 13 times 12 is 156. So that is way more than what one pump... Sorry, that is way less than what one pump can handle. So we're fine. And you... Can't connect to that. Okay. So we'll put this over... Fuck it, we'll just extend it a little bit like this. And we'll put you over here. And, so this will only work if this has, where's heavy oil? If, this has, no. Yeah, if there's more than 2k heavy oil. And now... we just paste the, Yeah, we just paste the blueprint like this. What are we missing? Ah, okay, yeah. Now we just paste this blueprint once, and then copy and paste this a total of 4 times. We'll have to... Actually, we'll have to do this first, though. We'll do it up here. Oh, fuck. Oh, yeah, right. We're probably losing out on some space by, doubling up these pipes. But it's whatever. It's fine. Who cares? So now we'll, copy and paste you once, twice, and we can't do it thrice, because look at that! There are some cliff explosives and also lava. Ain't that frustrating? We could paste it over there if there was no, lava. So that gives me an idea. We surely have more than 500 metallurgic science, right? So we also sent some rocket parts back, so fucking send it to a rocket. And, let's head back to Vulcanus. Sorry, okay, we have a lot of this. Okay, yeah, so the rocket's over here. How much science do you have? Ooh. Should we wait until we have a full rocket? I think, yeah, sure. Wait a little bit more. Then what we'll do, we won't be working at full capacity now, but it's fine. Yeah, we want to research cliff explosives, so we can obliterate some cliffs. What did I just... Oh, I rotated this. Okay. How many have you built? 0. I see. Well, that's infuriating. Mildly. PM. Well, you know what time it is then? I swear this is not gonna be the permanent way I'm gonna do this, but I'll probably leave it this way for way too long. Oh, fuck. What's the issue? Bugs. They're getting quite buggy over there. Oh my god, it's some of my boys. SCV reporting for duty. I read ya. No, that's a vulture. Not even, yeah, look at it, by the way, it's kind of crazy how, okay, so this setup will be phased out once we get modules, and I want productivity modules by the end. I'm fine with maybe doing a speed module, like, intermediate stage, but the goal is to do prod 3 everything, basically. It makes the ratios a little bit harder, but it's worth it. Also, yeah, that's so I can replace all of these with the huge mining drills. Actually, we can go and check. So this is the big mining drill. You will drill 4.25 per second. And, we will need... if this is 96, so 96 times 2, right? Crafting speed 1. Yeah, okay. So, 96 times 2, I will need, dear God, 192 coal per second. Divided by... First of all, divided by 30. That'll be 6 fucking belts. And second of all, that'll be... 192 divided by 4.25. That'll be 40... We won't have enough coal in the fucking patch. Jesus. We'll need more coal. Okay. So, well, while we wait, and we will have to do a lot of waiting, let's kill some worms. I asked on the Discord, and it turns out that the worms are actually less of a problem than I was anticipating. You see, when I first came here, onto Vulcanus, I sort of assumed that when you do slash evolution, you see Vulcanus evolution factor. So what I assumed was that this meant that the worms would become, like, larger and larger. I assume you understand why I feel my assumption was reasonable. However, my assumption is wrong. Which is great, because there's actually no evolution on Vulcanus. Which, for those who do not know what that means, well, we don't need to worry about the fucking worms getting stronger or larger. They do get stronger or larger by the time, you move further out. But, that isn't really an issue for us, because they only get stronger and larger, like, statically, you know? It's not like a small worm here will turn into a big worm. So there's never really a risk that you'll get locked out of stuff. And also, apparently, it was really good we got uranium ammo. Because, yeah. Also, I was told it's a good idea to keep researching, these. Yeah, we'll probably not get clip explosives for a little while. So yeah, sure. Okay, we have some ammo, let's kill those things. Also, I've been told tanks with, because those things have 30k health, and they do have a lot of regen. But one, like, DU tank shell does 2,000 physical damage. So, as a supplemental source along with the turrets, it is, gonna break some bones, let's say. Anyways, yeah, that is the first big ol' science pack. Deliver cargo to the beta platform that's currently in orbit. Then we'll fly this back. Tell you what, we should set this up at Vulcanus right now. Well, not Vulcanus, here while we can. I'll also say that I require, sure, 2,000 of that science. And I'll get an inserter over here that filters for metallurgic science. And, I'll take a... Shit, I don't think I have any, blue chests in storage. That's gonna be a bit of a problem. Because I assume if I place you down... Yep. I don't have it. So what I'll do is I'll put this here. Can I put you like... oh. Whatever, I'll do this. I know this is stupid, but what else can I really do? Yeah, I'll do that. Then I'll tell it to make these ones. And do this with a limit of this. There we go. And, yeah, this should be fixed soon. Anyways, Platform Beta has, yeah, so Platform Beta now has, that. It has the rocks. So please head back to Novis. I also discovered that there's a way to read the entire belt. So for future ships, we don't have to do the system where I feed everything into the main thing for sorting. What I can do is I can just have a belt, and I can just have, yeah, an asteroid chunk filter here. Ooh, Promethium. You can just have, like, a filter which activates and deactivates, so they don't pick up chunks of things you have too much of, instead of picking up all the chunks and then throwing them back off the ship. Now in our views, this should be placed down, I assume. Yeah. So, just start requesting all of the metallurgical science I could possibly have. Okay, now let's kill the worm. Actually, we should pick up some turrets and stuff beforehand. Would be good to ship in some fish, honestly. Just for myself. Okay. So we haven't really seen what's around the base. Because there's a region down there. I would ideally want a large patch of coal or a bunch of flat land. Also, I thought I was being cheeky with my recording system where I was basically recording stuff on, I thought this was coal. I was, splitting the file every 30 minutes, and I thought that was me being smart. But I was actually being stupid, for the simple reason that I'm using, So I was just literally making my job harder. Because then, when I'm putting it into the video editing software, I would just waste more time stitching stuff together. And it's an MKV anyways, so there's no real reason for me to do that. Okay. What are the... Fucker should be coming here soon. Where is he? Mr. Worm! Where's the big worm? Hey! Yeah, they regenerate really quickly. But now he's after me. Mr. Worm, face the wrath of 100 turrets. Well, actually, how many is there? Not even 100. Whatever. Mr. Worm, face the wrath of my guns. Stupid worm. Face the wrath of my Ford F-150. Ah, shit. Come on, we can get him. Yes. Wow, okay. Not the most efficient method, considering how many of them just ran out of ammo really quickly. But it is what it is. They do leave a lot of tungsten behind, which is good. I mean, we don't need that much of it anyways, because we have a mining drill system, which just mines for us, but some extra stuff's good anyways. Okay, so now that we have that, we should pull the normal, like, drills to repair them. Oh, are we out of repair packs? Yeah. We'll make some. It's not like we don't have the means. Okay. Oh my god, this hurts them. Okay, stop. You're hurting yourself. So we got that area cleared. Ideally, we want a place with a lot of coal. I don't know where we can find coal, though. Yeah, that's kind of a bit of an issue, isn't it? We're using a lot of power, but it's fine. We can sustain it. Yeah, funnily enough, we actually have a very big surplus of, like, the other ones, because these ones are being used to, like, you know, make foundries and big mining drills. And obviously, you know, those are basically a necessity, so can't really control that. So yeah, we just have to look and see what we can find. What are you doing? Yeah, okay, whatever. Please... whatever. I want a huge coal patch, man. Give me, like, 50 million coal or something, you know? This is Vulcanus. There should be more coal here. Part of me feels like maybe they're designed so each worm guards, like, one particular big resource. But I don't know. Maybe it's unrelated with how the territories are designed. Whatever. Ooh. Oh, that's a huge patch. 15 million cal... And even more calcite. Huh. Okay, so that's like 30 million calcite. No, that's like 40-something million calcite. No! That's another million calcite, and that's a medium demolisher. Oh, that has 100,000 health. Is that what I have to face? Okay, that's a very large amount of tungsten. Okay. So let me get this straight. We have to dig through... And there's yet more calcite. Okay. Where's the coal? I've ran around for quite a big distance. And while this place is rich in a lot of resources, there's no oil, of course, right? But there's also no coal. Oh, that's another medium demolisher. Damn, okay. Well, I mean, it's good to know for the future that, we can basically just go up there. But there's no coal anywhere, and I really need coal. And I do literally mean, like... Yeah, there's no way to, like, synthesize coal. And as much as I'd wish, this weird black tar on the surface isn't coal, so we can't use it. God, I wish it was. Is that the feisty one? No, it's a small one. I'm lost in what to do, really, without coal. So, I'll just keep searching for the coal. I'd like to piss one off and see if it tracks me back to my base, but I don't want to lose everything because of a fucking big worm. But yeah, Another 6 million tungsten. Another piece of tungsten. We could be just killing the small worms while, you know, for the sake of it, while we're running through, but no, I just want to run through. If I go on the space map, yeah, there is coal. There's no way you should start a coal. If it is, that'd be insane. Because eventually it just gets off-locked. Croji travels the fucking world for one patch of ore. Just, man. Maybe it's in specific biomes? Because if I'll have to ship in coal... You know, I may as well fucking go insane. Oh, 7.8 million coal down here. Oh, that's good. Which worm protects this region? Bet you it's a medium. I bet you it's a medium. And yet more coal. Okay, the coal protector. Where are you and who are you? I'm ready to fight. Unless you're a medium one, then we'll have to go back and resupply with even more ammo. You know how it goes, it's like StarCraft, but, with less drugs and more guns. What? Oh, it's a baby one! We'll obliterate him in no time! Well, it's time. Is there a way to automatically fuel these with bots? Because me doing it manually is a bit of an adventure. Oh, I mean, you know, load with uranium ammo. Anyways, let's piss off the big worm. Huh. Should be enough. So, really quickly, before we do that. Okay, so that's in preparation. So we'll move cliff explosives to be done first, actually. Because it should be relatively quick, yeah. Hey, buddy. Follow me. I'll obliterate you. So we'll just move away. So here he comes. I have a feeling he'll target me first. Now let's see if he'll retarget my turrets. No, but now that they start firing at him. Ah, okay. So it is a good idea to kind of stand back from the guns. Okay. Take the turrets back. Okay. I found 16M now. Okay. Well, a lot of these patches would be a little bit inferior. Actually, this is a really good spot because there's a lot of empty space. Okay, whatever. Come on, give me more. Okay, we can head back to base now. You are awesome, baby. Okay, we have some more. Actually, while we're here, just because I'll probably have to drag the coal in an awkward way if I don't do this, we should find whichever worm is the ruler of this domain and obliterate it. Yeah, sounds cool, right? You don't say, like, you know, you don't just say, oh yeah, we have to kill the worm. No, it's not enough. We have to obliterate. You know what? Moving, we'll have to wait for cliff explosives, but yeah, moving coal through, the more annoying areas seems like a mighty good amount of fun right about now. Also, I should probably use a little bit of elevated rail just so I can go across lava whenever I want. Wait, are there different... space rails. Not quite space rails, but you know. Okay, yeah, the issue is gonna be this, where I really have to build around the cliffs, so I'll do that by obliterating the cliffs. I assume we can build trains here. Right? Like, I assume the game isn't gonna be all like, oh yeah, hey, trains don't work at Vulcanus. Oh fuck, we're out of roboports. That's gonna be annoying. Yeah, I get it, game. I'll be done with it in a moment. This is full of steam, though, which is nice. But yeah, oh, I forgot. This is all wrong, because we also need coal. So I'll just remove you. And remove you. Oops. Whatever. I'm happy I caught that now and not when it would have been way worse later on. Thankfully, none of these have any heavy oil in them, so I'm not wasting anything. Okay, anyways, let's refill the, these guys. 'Cause, yeah. Whatever. Probably tell Platform Beta to, return to Vulcanus. Add wait condition. All requests satisfied. And, I'll change, request. And I'll want... We won't do this now. Because we have to automate rockets first. But yeah, this is the idea. We can just have them... They go to Vulcanus. But of course, yeah, look. We only have one rocket left. And then we'll have to make our own rockets. So... yeah, that's concerning. What's the issue here? What are you out of? Oh, you. Now, shockingly, this is actually starting to produce some of these guys. Which is genuinely a little bit shocking. Maybe even a little bit terrifying. So I'll just want, some of these guys. And, I just unlimited, it's fine. Fuck, okay, I want 4 of these. For the simple reason that, then... I can boost how fast these 2 guys are working. You can see this one, yeah, these ones are basically one-to-one with each other. So, if you speed up one and not the other, then one of them will be too slow, or whatever. But yeah, I'll also give these guys those ones, I guess. Tell you what, you can have it as well, even. No, actually, why bother? Okay, continue working as usual. So now with a bunch of big drills, alright, I have like 7 bots here. That's gonna be an issue. So we can research cliff explosives, which we will desperately need. Well, I mean, we can build cliff explosives, but you know what I mean. We'll do that now. Because we should have all the resources we need. But what I also need to do... right, this requires sulfur. And cliff explosives require whatever, we can craft that down there. We just need some iron. Actually, we need grenades. Oh, we have iron here. Whatever, we'll do it. Yeah. Oh, right. This is the difference between a Factorio noob and a Factorio pro. A Factorio noob builds infrastructure, a Factorio pro fucking spaghettifies a spaghetti. And it works. Totally. Anyways, let's start doing this by going insane. And after screaming for a little bit, where are my... I know I automated power poles. Where are they? Did I automate power poles? No, that was a novice. Oops. Okay, so turns out, I didn't actually automate any power poles. No, wait, really? Nah, I did. I only automated medium ones, huh? Yeah, okay, that makes a lot more sense, because I remember automating them. I just didn't automate the big ones, because they're a little bit less common, or I guess a little bit more uncommon if you're gonna be pedantic about speaking incorrectly. Whatever. Okay, where are my chemical plants? Fucking chemical plant zone time, come on. The angry worms make me really uncomfortable, by the way. So build me some sulfur. And yes, I'm gonna build this here like it's a bunch of spaghetti. So for some reason, unknown to me, you can't condense sulfuric acid back into sulfur, I don't think, so you just have to do this. But now that we have sulfur, then we can turn it into, kaboom, by just, you know... God, it is getting really angry. Or is it? Can't see. Huh. That's annoying. But whatever. Okay, we need coal, but we'll actually need both of these for the next one. So what you can do is just drive it over here. Here it comes, and then you do this, and then the fucking cliff explosive. Yeah. Oh, you need fucking barrels as well? Okay. Why would you need fucking barrels for a cliff explosive? It's fine. I'm not a bomb expert. What is the term for that? I don't even know. Irish, maybe. Maybe not. Beautiful. You know, many moons ago, I witnessed the most incredibly, honestly, a little bit depressing. I'm gonna call it a debate, but it wasn't a debate. It was stupid. So there was this American guy who wrote an essay in high school versus Irish historian, right? Like, by Irish historian, I mean someone in Ireland who's a historian. And the grand old argument was over, you know, the IRA, which, if you're not aware what happened, TLDR, so there were two sides to, you know, some people wanted Ireland to be a part of the UK, some people didn't. Nobody sane, wanted people to die because of either viewpoint. However, there were, like, both the Republicans and the Unionists had to deal with, you know, the troubles where there was terrorism, where, you know, there were insane people who wanted their, you know, it to be their way or the highway. Now, of course, we sane people can hopefully see that, and what happened in history was that you know, both sides were appalled by, you know, the fact that random children, like their own children, their own friends were dying because of insane people trying to get at the enemy. But because of the internet and the funny meme ha-has, people glorify, like, the troubles. And nobody from the UK does it, nobody's sane, but a lot of people from the US seem to. And I always assumed that, and I'm gonna say I assumed correctly, that it's because of simply of a lack of knowledge. You know, like, it's kind of like one of those, haha, UK bad things, which, I mean, you're not wrong, but, you know. But, when it extends to, like, you not eyeing, like, an actual historian just because you wanna, like, believe TM, it's, honestly kind of offensive. Like, not just to like Irish historians, but I'm gonna say to historians in fucking general. I understand that these days, I mean, words flip-flop between their words flip-flop all the fucking time. Like, hey, there we go, finally. Like, people at one point in time, oh wow, offensive, how dare you use that word, you whatever, and then, like, give it a few years, and it's gonna be like, wow, no, it's a completely acceptable, it's just fucking flip-flops, but for real, though, it's just kind of insane, and in my opinion, very offensive. Because fucking... And I mean, on one hand, I understand that, like... on one hand, right, it's fine not to be educated in literally every part of the world, but if you're not gonna be educated, don't speak on it. I'm only speaking on it because I know the amount that I've said here. I'm not an expert by any means. Fucking... But, of course, that's the internet for you. People, like, if people only thought about, if people actually thought about what they were gonna say before they said it, the world would be a very different and better place. But we obviously don't live in this world. I mean, look outside. So, it's just something you have to do. Something you have to be better than as well, because, you don't want to be one of the stupid ones. You want to be one of the smart ones, very clearly. That's why they're stupid, not smart. Though it is interesting how, like, specifically, like, being stupid sometimes gets, I don't want to say romanticized, but I do want to say, like, glorified, where, not knowing is kind of like, oh yeah, bro, I don't know the answer. Aren't I cool? There's a sort of anti-science thing that's going on these days. And it really sucks to see. Whatever. I mean, misinformation campaigns have always existed. I mean, fucking... How many times has a company been caught, like, paying scientists to say that, no, actually, CO2 actually helps the environment. This guy who once worked at Greenpeace said so. But, like, realistically speaking, man, I assume that a lot of people who, are things like, climate change deniers, like, there are two kinds of people, like, there are kinds of people who know the actual consequences, and know if or if not they'll be affected. Because you gotta realize, I mean, first of all, people talk about the climate crisis like it's a future thing. It is current. Well, you think the hurricanes are getting worse because it's, like, God's punishment to America for, like, their recent electoral choices? No. It is purely because the climate is getting more unstable. Because as the oceans get warmer, that's extra energy, and that extra energy needs to, transpire out into the air, because that's how thermodynamics work. And when it transpires into the air, well, you have higher air pressure, you have, changes in that, and that results in, just fucking Florida getting bisected by a fucking hurricane. Not very fun, is it? Thing is, though, if you are a rich person, you don't have to give a shit. Because, so what if the poor people fucking die? You're rich. You have the capital required to pull yourself out of any situation. Just move to somewhere where it's not happening, If half of America, like, just magically, like, there was a massive eruption and, just, like, the entire eastern half of the US just slid underwater, which, from my understanding, is impossible, but, if such a thing happened, well, you think the rich people would have issues with it? Of course not. Only the poor would suffer. The rich people would just, get their get-out-of-jail-free card and move away. probably, you know, selling their house to the Innsmouth people or whatever and just going away. But you know how it is. And that's just not a luxury most people have. So when you're wondering why wouldn't these rich people care about the environment, it's because they know they wouldn't be affected. I mean, will I be affected by climate change? Probably, almost definitely. But will I be affected in a way that is as disastrous as, like, a lot of people in the world? No, because I live in a place that is honestly relatively safe, question mark. I mean, I could be proven wrong, but it's safe in the sense that, I'm not near a, you know, I'm not near a particularly unstable part of the world tectonically, which I guess is the one thing which probably wouldn't be affected by climate change, but you know what I mean. Like, I am not in a part of the world near, like, major waterways, so, and the waterways that are here aren't particularly dangerous, you know? Not like the city hasn't been flooded historically, but that's why they built a giant fucking... that's why they built essentially a giant fucking border wall in the sea. Oh, I deconstructed a power pole. Yeah, massive Factorio play here. Wait, there's another coal patch I didn't even notice. Huh. Okay. What do I need for... Oh, wait, I can research them. Yeah, sure. Should have more than enough resources for that. Though I will have to, move these into chests. Jeez, okay, yeah. By the way, we're slowly making enough. I'll get some speed modules. Sure, why not? Whatever, the bots can run after me, I don't care. But yeah, I mean, on one hand, shit's fucked, but on the other hand, like, what I've kind of realized, and this is, my personal worldview, it is, so when you can't really affect something, like, you know, like right now, what can you do about, the upcoming climate catastrophe? Nothing. Let's be real here. You can do nothing. So why panic about it? No matter what happens, nothing you do can change the outcome. So there's no real reason to necessarily worry about it. Or like realistically, you know, because you can just kick back, you know, you did what you can. And now you can just kick back and, you know, put your legs up and watch the fireworks. It's not exactly... I know that the word doomer is kind of popular, and I wouldn't call it a doomer mindset, I just call it a bit of a, like, more of a realist mindset. Because, fucking... What are you gonna do, realistically? Like... What are you gonna do? There's nothing we can do. So... You may as well relax. By the way, it's insane how much this... Wait, how many of these do you need, actually? 2.81, and one of these makes 0.8. So you'll need, actually, like, 4. Huh. Okay, I'll do it like this. And despite all my rage, I can still... Okay. I'm gonna assume we're gonna be... No, actually... Will we be... No, I don't think we'll be running out of grenades. Okay. So we'll place one of you here. And another one of you here. Then I'll do... Oh, yes! This is kind of unnecessary. However... It's stupid enough to the point that I like it. We'll do this here, I guess. I know one... No, actually, I'm not gonna be that stupid. But yeah, if you're a real, like, pro, Ultimate Gamer, you can pull off some really stupid designs that work pretty well. I do not know why I'm doing it this way. I'm just doing what's fastest. And there you go. Always fun to do this. It just, I don't know why, they just interlock and it's beautiful. How's the water doing? Water's doing fine. How's sulfuric acid doing? Fine. Wrong! Sulfuric acid. And then you die. How many foundries have we made so far? How many foundries? And the ants... Actual... Wait, no! I should be making foundries in foundries. It should be way more efficient, right? Can I do that? Yeah. Yeah, I can. It's actually kind of wasteful. Put it. So what I'll do... First of all, we can just build it over here, I think. I'll merge these two belts. Give me a big old foundry. There we go. Okay. No, I bet you it's gonna be right in the middle. No, okay. It's gonna be more like one of those. Okay. So put this here, put this here. And we'll just do the exact same thing. By the way, we'll have to speed up. Oh, right, this functions off of iron. Is there no what? I don't think there's a proper way to automate this. I don't know, man. We'll see. Okay. That should be enough, right? Oops. And yeah, and this makes 50% more foundry per foundry, so it's great. However, we also want these guys to be faster. Now, give me all the iron, because I want to put it over there. Now, would logistics bots make this way less tedious? The answer is yes, but logistics bots aren't here. I'm here, and I'll make sure that the logistics bots are, not necessary at this point in time. Oh, the path's been cleared. Okay, let's clear a wider one. And also, I want to obliterate all of these. And I do mean all of these. Yeah, I'll have to... Ooh. Nope, I don't want to delete my pipes. I want to delete as many of these things as possible, because they're just getting in the way. However, with cliff explosives, you know, that gets a little bit hard. Honestly, it's... Yeah, the fact you can't remove cliffs until you head to Vulcanus is, in my opinion, reason enough to not have them enabled on nowadays. It just feels like... you know, a little bit very much so tedious. But it's whatever. Okay, how many do we need? We need 200 something cliff explosives. Which, I mean, yeah, sure, whatever. Okay, let's put a roboport over here. That should be enough. Okay. So let's finally actually go over to that place down there and place the beautiful assortment of, well, actually, I'll need more belts. But with my math, we'll want green belts first. Let me guess, you require processing units. Of course you do. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna make some... I will need red. This is gonna be painful. But yeah, join me next time when I take a bit of a detour to automate the turbo belts. We'll do it here. But yeah, I'll be doing that next time. So, I'll see you then. Goodbye.